They need to focus inwards and understand that you are in control of your dreams. You are in control of your results. You are in control of your life. And in my experience, that's the biggest learning. Sports just happen to be the vehicle. You know, the big thing is recognizing that, you know, everything that I created professionally started in my mind, in a child's imagination, if you will. And as adults, sometimes we get into the groove of believing that we know how things are, which then shuts off imagination and possibilities. Doesn't have to be football, but we're talking about really exploring what's my full potential as a husband, as a father, as a business owner, entrepreneur, whatever it is that you feel a deep desire to be great at. Back when I was in high school, I was not a highly recruited athlete. As a matter of fact, literally nobody in this country wanted me to play college football for them. And that's when I discovered NLP. Back when I was 18 years old, went to a used bookstore, not necessarily knowing what I was looking for, but I knew I was going to find some piece of information there that other people didn't know about. It was interesting when the title of that book just jumped off the shelf at me. And the title of this book that I found is The Secret of Creating Your Future. And all of a sudden, it's like it hit me like a lightning bolt. And I think I got what he was saying. I remember sitting there thinking to myself, what he's saying is our entire world isn't actually out there. It's actually in your mind. And that's literally how I was able to get drafted by my favorite team since birth, play there 3/4 of my career, and win a championship in my hometown. Now, you can imagine for a child, it really doesn't get any more specific than that. Well, it all started up here. And by learning how to take control of what's going on inside, mentally and emotionally. If I give in to the fear or I focus on the pleasure, either one, whatever I decide to focus on becomes a habit over time. All right, when you think about your perfect result in your business, or a perfect result in your family, your perfect result in your health and fitness, and you imagine yourself being, doing, and having that experience right now, how does that feel? And once you focus inwards and you focus on that feeling, that's actually what I was chasing, not the NFL. I was chasing that feeling. And so that's really what it comes down to, is focusing on what you want as opposed to what you don't want, and making that a habit. Most people are unaware that what you're doing is letting the people out there dictate how you behave, dictate how you feel, because you're focused on them. You're at the effect of whatever they do. When you focus on the tools you have, the wisdom, the knowledge, the expertise, the education, all these different things, and you start to take that focus and apply it to what you're doing, shutting out anything else and anyone else, the results you can get in your business are things that most people would not believe. And so that's what I do now, is help people to take control of what's going on inside so that they can change what's going on outside. It's just like Dorothy. Without getting into the whole story, she landed in Oz and believed she couldn't get herself home. She believed that. It's not possible. I can't. Someone's got to save me. Only to find out what? That not only did she have that ability, but she was the only one that did. What was she missing? The basic instructions of how that power works. That's what I help people do now, is click 3 times and get your result. You don't know what you don't know. So when you say, I can't, are you sure? Are you sure that it's not possible? Maybe just 1 or 2 pieces of information could change your perspective on yourself, your business, and your life. And all of a sudden, what seems like I can't get past, or I'm not good enough, it's gone in the wind. And whenever you find yourself in a situation where you feel like I can't or I'm not, what may be a good idea is to switch your mind from frustration to curiosity and ask yourself, What do I not know that if I did would change the situation? Whatever I feel is a struggle for me in my business, I'm not making enough money, competition is fierce, dealing with the aftermath of, the lockdown and whatnot. All these things are things that a lot of professionals, even right here in our backyard, feel like I can't and I'm not. You don't know what you don't know. And I have 100% faith that you can, based on the things that everyone told me I couldn't do. My point is this, again, not to impress you, but to impress upon you that there are experiences of seeing people who have done things that other people say are not possible that I've seen firsthand. And I know that if you're, what one man can do, another man can do. So if you ever have any curiosity about how do I let go of this? How do I change my perspective? How do I feel better or bring that Super Bowl feeling into my business and life? Just let me know. basicinstructions.com.